GB3 arrived for their round at Brands Hatch here, and I'm here with Patrick Heuzenroader. Of course, a bit of a difficult end to the last season. How did you find it?
To be honest, it was not too bad. It was always a learning year. It was always a 2-year plan in GB3. So to finish up last year here, in the top 5, I think it was, but it's a long time ago now, and just full focus on this season. And yeah, it was good momentum and good learnings to carry into this year.
What's been the preparation like, kind of moving into the new gen cars? Because of course the old gen was quite sophisticated, but of course this is a completely different beast. Kind of talk about that.
There's a lot of development, different beast, completely different car, a bit heavier, more power, more downforce, bigger tyres. So yeah, full reimagination of it, I guess. But it's been really good fun developing the car with the team. Preparation was, just test and try things. From my point of view, I think a driver is pretty valuable in terms of what they can offer, and whether they're trying things in corners with brake release or throttle or steering, all the things you can control, and then you get the team to do the analysis off the track.
Of course, XL are quite a new team to GB3. What was kind of the planning in going with them compared to the other teams around them?
Yeah, well, they were pretty keen to have me, and the team they've got, the people on the team are very experienced and very successful in the past, so that was the main attraction. Didn't really bother me that they were a new team. Everyone else was getting a new car, so it was sort of a good time for them to come in, to be honest. And yeah, it's worked very well so far, and really happy with the relationships and enjoying it.
Of course, a very, very successful season. You're running second in the championship. Is that something you would have expected, or maybe a little bit less? I'm not entirely sure, but kind of what were your expectations? Yeah,
I was always coming in to win it. I still am. We're still in the championship hunt. For sure, backed myself to be up the front. I know last year was not ideal, but I think we were further up than where we finished in the championship on pace. But that's last year, and this year is going well. Good prep in New Zealand earlier in the year, which really flowed well into here to start being up the pointy end.
Of course, we've just had the first race, so just for our viewers, we have had that first race. It was quite a standard race for you, would you say?
Yeah, it was lap 1, got a really good start, got alongside Freddie into T1, probably should have kept the move done, but he swooped around the outside and then actually got further up the grid. So after lap 1 it was a bit of follow the leader, unfortunately, but that's the nature of racing around here in slicks and wings, and see what we can do tomorrow.
Of course, you do have more races at Brands Hatch, and then you go on to Donington and of course Monza. How are you thinking about those kind of last 3 rounds? Because they're going to be 3 completely tough circuits in their own right.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really keen to get to the other 2 tracks. I love Brands, and that's what I'm focusing on at the moment. But I think we've got something like 6 weeks until Donington, so plenty of time to think about it. But full focus is on Brands at the moment, and closing that gap in the championship.
Of course, Pat, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. All the best for the rest of the weekend. Of course, keep an eye on Pat Heuzenroader, the car number 5 of the XL Motorsport team.